Happy birthday, Chiropractic. Almost 130 years. We are at September 18th, 2024. Chiropractic was discovered on September 18th, 1895 by Daniel David Palmer, D.D. Palmer, one of the biggest names in the discovery of healthcare healing art systems in the world, who adjusted his janitor, Harvey Lillard, and 3 days later he got his hearing back. The very first documented chiropractic adjustment, September 18th, 1895. And the profession has not looked back since. His son, B.J. Palmer, is known as the developer. So his father's the discoverer, B.J. Palmer is the developer. He was big on research. He was big on finding out what worked best, what got the best results that was reproducible for patients, for human beings, to help them wake up from within to heal themselves naturally, the way they were designed to. From 1935 to 1951, B.J. Palmer had an intensive research clinic where they did all kinds of things in there to see what worked, what didn't. And he narrowed it down to one big major area of the human body, and that's your atlas, as the most important, most dynamic area to turn life on in a human being by removing what's known as a vertebral subluxation. This is the major premise of chiropractic, that the body is a self-healing, self-regulating organism that has an intelligence in it. When it's enabled to do what it's supposed to do, life is simply just better and more powerful. That is chiropractic. Finding, detecting, correcting subluxation, removing it with the chiropractic adjustment, and then maintaining it like that for a lifetime. With the understanding that stress, chemical, physical, emotional stress, will cause subluxation. Now, I know most of you listening to this don't have any stress. The biggest stressor in society today that we see in our offices is emotional stress. People don't like to admit it, but I would venture to say that 90% of the people coming into our office now have anxiety to some degree, depression. They don't sleep well. They're exhausted all the time, fatigued. And they start getting adjusted and a switch goes off from within them. It's like a power being turned on and their life changes. Chiropractic has been doing this for almost 130 years. Now, I like to look at this birthday, not like let's buy a cake and happy birthday, but let's look at research. You want research for a profession that sustained the test of time, attacks, ridicule, stigmatism, doubts, that is still going, taking care of millions upon millions of human beings with outstanding results. Doesn't matter what the diagnosis is, you're better off not subluxated. You're better off with a clear atlas. That's what this time of year is all about when we talk about September 18th. I call it the time of research. Has to be one of the most researched professions in the world on human beings. We're not talking about giving guinea pigs or rats or mice in a laboratory. You know, they'll say, well, it has had a double-blind, controlled study, blah, blah, blah. I like to call it clinically controlled research on human beings that come in an absolute mess and their life changes. And the biggest change they made in their life was they got adjusted. I call that evidence-based research. Patient gets adjusted, their body opens up, it heals, their life is better. That's evidence, baby. All the naysayers can try to doubt it and fight it and argue it. At the end of the day, it does not matter what you say. There's enough people that are under care now around the world whose lives are being changed. Haters will be haters. But what I would love to see is people to start opening up their mind and realizing that this is the real deal. This healing art of chiropractic. And I tell all our patients, you can call us doctor, but we don't heal a darn thing. You do all the healing. Your body does the healing. And there's not many medical professions that will tell you that. Doctors like to take the credit that they heal. Doctors free up the body and slow down the damage to enable the body to bounce back and heal. But at the end of the day, through your nervous system, if your body's not adapting, you're not going to heal. And we have to get it to heal naturally. And that's where chiropractic is not the end-all, answer-all. There's a lot of things you can be doing in your life to help your life be better, to cut down on stress, chemical, physical, emotional stress. But the job of a chiropractor is to find out if you're subluxating. Detect, correct the subluxation, and to help you live clear. God bless you all. Happy research year, chiropractic. Almost 130 years. Be blessed.